Oh, it's working this time. It just needed a second try, everybody.
All right.
Okay, very good. Well, I'm going to also get this thing recorded. And here we go. Hello, it's Heidi and Kelly. How are you guys?
Hey, everybody. Hey,
Let
Kelly.
us know where you're coming in from. And I'm sure it is hot wherever you are. All around the country right now. The heat is
Right.
on.
Nobody escapes it, right?
Nobody escapes it. But it's so good. And as Heidi and I have, she's traveling, I'm traveling, things are happening. We kind of talk about how well can we still implement our kind of wellness routines and how we just do stuff. We don't even almost have to think about it, Heidi, right? Because we just have things in our life that we do of what would a well person do? What would a healthy person do? What would somebody that wants or chooses to live a life of longevity do? But what we realized is so many people heard about wellness and have learned about wellness, and even companies have implemented wellness programs, but most of the people are still not doing it. And so are you guys one of them? Who
Yeah.
are you? Are you somebody
Who
doing
are you?
a wellness routine, or are you not doing a wellness routine?
Yeah. Time for a reality check and just think about it a minute. How much are you dabbling? Are you just dipping your toe? Are you even doing that? And it's time to sort of ask that question and rethink your big why, right?
Yes.
Why do I want to be healthy? There's a myriad of reasons being healthy, mostly so that you can be with others, that you can share yourself, your soul, your happiness, your joy with others, because you bring so much joy to people, right?
And we each bring something nobody else can bring. Only
Can
you
bring.
can bring you, right? And so you guys,
Exactly.
Heidi and I could come on and be really like empathetic and be like, oh, you've got to do these things. Or we could say, okay, we're done with that. It is time to up the game, you guys, and take yourself seriously. So before we kind of talk about what we're doing in our thing, is our wellness routines. Let's just do a quick introduction for those of you that don't know Dr. Heidi and I. So Heidi, take it away.
Yeah, I'm Heidi Ratzvoll. I'm an ND naturopath, and I'm trained in certified in functional medicine. I've been practicing over 20 years. I come into the health and wellness field through sports and athletics and being a professional bicycle racer, javelin thrower, track and field. And everything was about, how do I need to eat? How do I need to recover better, have better performance and vitality? And at that time, that was the most important thing to me. And then upon retirement and aging, I thought, okay, how do I age better? How do I live longer and stay vital and vibrant? And that's been my goal. And that has led me to Kelly, and Kelly and I have that same mindset. So we love to meet of minds and come together and bring some little tidbits, help, encouragement, inspiration to you out there.
Ah, Heidi, you guys, when you get to work with people that you choose, when you get to work and play and do life with like amazing people, it's never even work, right? It's just life and fun and enjoying. And I don't even think it is work. So it's absolutely a
Yeah.
blessing that you guys, Heidi's come into my life. And so it's fun to absolutely do things together. So if
Yeah.
anybody's new to myself, Kellie Lepsha, my background's been in health and wellness for almost 30 years. I've been a physical therapist, and I've seen people after they've been sick, after they've been injured, and I'm trying to get them well. And trying to get your health back after something is such a challenge and so difficult, hard physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, spiritually, like the whole gamut is like the rug just got ripped out from underneath you, truly. And so now, as I've been this aging woman, right, learning that I don't ever want to have to see myself there or my loved ones or my community. So how do we live today to live this vibrant life, like Heidi was saying, in our future? Because what we know, what we do today is going to show up 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, but I'm not going to wait till then because I want that life. And I know, because I've seen it, it's very difficult to get it back when you've lost it. So
Yeah.
pleasure to be here with you guys. Thank you for joining. If you're like, oh my God, my girlfriends need to know about Kellie and Heidi, it's the Kellie Heidi Show. Follow along, share this with somebody that you love. We have fun. And if you guys have questions, we're here to answer them. So drop them in the chat now, later, tag us. We will answer them for you, or we'll do a live based on what you guys are asking. So let us know how we can help and support. So Heidi,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna let you kind of take it away of, you've always had a wellness routine, and maybe how your routine has changed over the years a little bit, of some basic things to maybe some more things that you've added. And now you just take it for granted because you do them every day.
Yeah, that question comes up a lot, and people ask me, well, what do you do? And I almost have to think about it, because just like you said, it's become so much a part of my life and has always been. There was a time where I let my career interrupt things, and I gained a lot of weight. I became really grumpy and depressed. I just was not a healthy person. I wasn't walking the walk, and had my little wake up call there. But so I know what it's like to take advantage of everything you've done with your health and see it go so quickly.
Mhm.
That's the thing, is that it takes the daily pruning, the daily inputs, a little bit over time is far more helpful and shows up better than spurts here. Yeah, I was good for a while and then I fell back. I was good for a while and then I fell back. It's the consistency over time. And so, to answer your question, yeah, daily routine. I get up every morning. I wash my face in cold water. I do my little 2-minute lymphatic drainage routine just so I get those lymphatics draining, because it's so important. Our lymphatics are a major cleansing system in our body. So let's open those channels up and do my little routine there. Then I have my 1 cup of coffee and I enjoy it thoroughly. And then I go do some exercise routine, whether it's, my hot yoga or some weightlifting. I haven't been doing weightlifting so much because I did have some shoulder surgery, but my stretching, my PT, I'm doing more yoga now because of that. But you go right to that routine, and then I can start my day. If I don't start my day that way, I don't feel good. I don't have a good mindset. Blood sugar is off, stress is higher, right? Let's start with focusing on you in the morning and then walk out into the day prepared.
You guys, isn't that good? So nothing's like, what was that? I've never heard of that before. Right. I mean, that's the thing. It's not like there's, secrets that people hide that, like, oh my God, tell me, what do you do? These are things that are like, oh, I wash my face every morning. Maybe I should use cold water. Right. So if you don't love to end your shower in cold, like, just dip your face in cold water, you guys. Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be extreme, or jump in an ice bath, right? It can be these small habits that are activating the body and pathways in different ways.
Yeah.
So I'll just give you a couple things, you guys, that I do is, so, similar to Heidi, is I don't wake up quite as early as Dr. Heidi. I am just, that's not my time clock. But when I'm up, I immediately am the sunlight. Like, I'm up and give me that sunlight. I always leave water, a full glass of water out, so that I drink a glass of room temperature water, like 16, 20 ounces, like, get that back because your body gets dehydrated. So it's light, it's hydration. Same. I have a little, like, besides brushing my teeth, right? I like have my tongue scraper and I do some routine of my mouth, um and then some movement. So instead of going to exercise, we typically walk the dog. So it's a good 20-minute walk of some brisk exercise walking. I do my other exercise later in the day. And then I come back, and same, sometimes before or after, same. I enjoy my one really nice cup of black coffee, and then I'm on with my day. But it's how you start the morning, right? How you start yourself is going to see, is your day successful? Like, your morning will determine if you, like, rushed and this, and oh my God, I didn't eat right, or, then the rest of the day it's just like you're fighting the battle of what's coming next to you. So win the morning, win the day.
Exactly. I love that. And I forgot, since it's such a routine. Yeah, I'm like you. I'll do the, big glasses of water first thing in the morning. I have a little salt formulate to really help with those electrolytes to get them balanced first thing. But I love just what you said. Win the morning, win the day. And then winning the day leads you to winning the evening, winning at your sleep, falling asleep, staying asleep, waking up refreshed. Sleep hygiene is just as important. How you bookend your days really sets the tone for your immune system. You know, we're not just talking feely goody. We're talking, you set your immune system and how your body can respond to life beginning of the day, and then allow it to recover so it can come online the next morning and do it again. And that's health. That's well-being, when you can count on it to turn on and protect you, support you all through the day.
Oh my gosh, Heidi, so good. So you guys, just one other thing I was thinking about is we had a bunch of people over at our house over the weekend, and we had some leftover food, but most of the food, like I had roasted cauliflower and a lot of vegetables and some fruit and some platters of things, right? And as my husband and I were like, okay, I'll grill some fish, and what else do we have? So we just grab some whatever vegetables we have, right? But what was interesting is I was talking to another friend the other day. She's like, oh, I need to go to the store. I don't have anything. And her go-to was what to make, like open the pantry. So it became out of boxes or cans or things like that. And so I would say, if you want to live a life of longevity and health, your fridge should be full of your fresh foods that you're buying weekly, if not twice a week. Like,
If twice a week, yeah.
not shoving a pantry full of stuff of what can I make and grab. That was me long ago when I had little kids and I didn't really know better, right? It would be like, let me make pasta again, right? And now, again, but once you know, then you can't go back, right? Or shame on you for knowing, but not really doing the do. And that's where Heidi and I wanted to come to you today is, now you guys know, you can ask everybody that's like living a healthy life, that's out there, that's teaching online. Most people have routines. I hope they're following them and doing the do, right? Actually, you know, walking the walk, as they say. But nothing is complicated, but you need to find the routine that works for you, that you'll stick with. And once you find a little something, you can then add on to it.
Exactly.
Don't change your life all at once, or you'll never ever stick with it.
No big changes, little changes over time create big outcomes.
Yeah. So you guys, we hope just sharing our routines is helpful, because if you don't have one, it's honestly, what are you waiting for? And what you're waiting for on the other side of what you're waiting for is not pretty.
Yeah. Not having your routine is like being in a sailboat in the middle of the water, no direction. And you're just at the whim of the winds. And you are better than that. You deserve better than that.
Oh my gosh. You guys, this was so good. So we hope that was just my reminder to get that patient out of the chamber, but I think my husband just grabbed them. But you guys, I hope this was helpful. And I want you to write down, like, drop in the chat, put in your phone, be committed. Tell us one thing that you're going to add to make a routine. Just give us one thing, whatever that may be. We want to know, because once you tell people, you become more committed.
Yeah.
Share it with
Talk
others.
about it. Get encouragement. But do it.
Do it. All right, you guys. We will see you next week. We love and care about each one of you guys. Go out there, have an absolutely amazing day, and we'll see you all soon.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, you guys.
I got my